Andrew, we've been talking about Love Never Dies, and it's very interesting that it's a sequel to an opera. When did you first come up with the idea of actually doing a sequel to one of your successful plays?
Well, the story of Phantom and Christine in the original doesn't really finish. And so many people have said to me, look, it'd be great to see how it went on. But that would have been 20 odd years ago. But I could never get it worked out. And it was about 3-4 years ago that a suggestion was made to me about how one could actually do this. I like the story. That's as simple as that. I like the way that don't want to give away too much, but I just like the twists and things that there were in this current tale.
And now that you've had so much success over the years, there's so many productions going at any given time and anywhere on the planet. How do you actually juggle what's going on with your own productions everywhere?
Well, with difficulty, but yes, I mean there are. I'm lucky that there are productions going, in many corners of the world at the moment. But one of the things is that in each production there's always a first-rate creative team resident, because people know. I mean, I can't go and see all of them all the time, but there are certain moments when something like this, when this is going to be there forever. Whatever happens with it, it's there forever. I just have to be here.
Yeah. Do you actually have a favourite production that has happened anywhere in the world?
I don't want to, because they're all one's children in different ways. People have I got a favourite musical? I've got some I really am very fond of. I'm very fond of Aspects of Love, for example, which is one of my lesser known ones. But I think it's one of my best. And it's not necessarily the Jesus Christ Superstars or Phantoms that are the ones that you really in your soul like. I mean, although I'm very fond of both of those. I mean, they've changed my life in both cases.
The new one in London is The Wizard of Oz. Are there plans for that around the world?
Yes, The Wizard of Oz is going first off to Canada, then it'll drop down into Broadway from there. But that's not me. I mean, I produced that. That's me with my producing hat on. I've written half a dozen new songs for it with Tim Rice, which is quite fun because it means the old team came back together for a little while.
Yeah, the old Jesus Christ Superstar team.
That's a big. I mean, Oz is, they're going to do the television casting idea over on the other side. So, I'll have to get myself involved with that, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Great to talk to you.
The rush that music brings, I can't deliver. And even when she sings and soars above me, I try to clip her wings. Why
The guys from NBC Universal, I mean, and it is NBC Universal, the film company, came to me and said, would you consider allowing us to film Love Never Dies from Melbourne? And I said, well, how do you know about it? And anyway, they did, and they somehow, the boss of them had seen what was our kind of commercial EPK, which we use, for you guys would be able to show, this, that, and the other. And there is a EPK of the whole thing, obviously. Just literally done really for reference. I mean, for no more than that. But anyway, this guy there at Universal over in LA had seen some of this. Must have been, I guess, on television or on locals and asked if he could have a look at the whole thing. And he came to London and saw it with me. And I mean, it's rough. I mean, it's not. He said, we have to film this. So I said, well, I mean, it's really. I mean, he said, yeah, we will bring a crew to Melbourne because we really want to film this. And they are also filming the 25th anniversary concert. And actually, they're putting more into this than they are in the 25th. Partly because, of course, it's in Australia, which
they don't want to stay here for longer.
Anyway, so that's where we are. And I mean, it's absolutely thrilling for me because it means we're going to have a proper record directed by Simon, and Brett, who's also doing Go Cameras, of a production of which I think, is as good as anything I've ever had of mine. With the way technology and everything's moved on, starting with the broadcasts they've been doing from the Metropolitan Opera in New York and everything, I've got a kind of really expert team of people who we've got here who can do this sort of thing, which I guess 5 years ago you wouldn't have even considered it. Now you can beam, as we're going to be doing with the Phantom 25th concert, we're going to be able to beam it around the world live from the Albert Hall. And the extraordinary thing for me, and this is the absolute joy, is as I think I'm a huge fan of this production. I think it's a wonderful production, and amazingly, other people seem to agree with me. And I think that this is a stunning piece of work. We're very lucky. We're blessed with an extremely fine cast. And also what is going to be great from my point of view is that, I mean, let's be frank, we're in a very big theatre here, and a lot of this show is extremely intimate. And to actually have, I mean, which has been thrilling for the artists, to actually have a camera as close as I am to you guys, and to be able to approach it, and have the time to approach it as if it's a movie.